Hi, Ngoc.
Hello, teacher.
How are you? Are you well?
Yes, I'm great.
Okay, good. So we are going to practice your speaking with the IELTS. Can you tell me or describe a person that influenced you? Ngoc?
Uh,
Do you know the word influenced?
yes, I know.
Or describe an old person that had an impact on your life?
uh, my teacher. Uh, my teacher is influence me. To influence me to do better in my life.
Yes. Um,
Uh,
does your teacher have a name?
uh, my teacher name is Mai.
Is it a Mrs. or a Mr.?
Mrs.
Mrs.
May.
Mrs. May.
Yes.
Okay. So my teacher, Mrs. May, influenced me to do better in my life. When did you meet her?
Uh, she teach me at uh she teach me at my school.
Yes. But how old were you when you first met her? How old were you when she gave you your first lesson?
When I was 11.
Okay, so need to do better in my life. I first met her when I was 11 years old. She is a she's she was and currently is a teacher at my school. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And what subject does she give you, or in what way did she influence you to do better in your life? What did she do?
Uh, she teach me English.
Hmm.
In the first day in her class. She
Did she do something? Did she like make you feel welcome, or what what made the impact?
she make me feel very exciting about English.
Okay. My very first class with Mrs. May made me feel very excited. Oops. Yes, like that?
Yes. She instruct me to she instruct me to have my pronoun better. She teach
She,
me how.
oh, she instructed. Like that?
Yes. And she teach me how to write a perfect paragraph.
Oops. Okay. You can use words like guidance. She inspired. Let's use inspired here. Inspired me to do better in my life. Okay.
Um,
Taught me.
Her energy inspired me. Inspired me, and
Okay, so are we going to keep this then as influenced?
her energy inspired me, and I promise that I need to learn English better.
Her energy inspires me, and okay, so you want to say that you want to do better in English because her energy inspires you.
Yes.
So her energy inspires me. It makes me want to do better in English. Is that okay?
Yes.
It has that effect on you. Her energy inspires me. It makes me want to do better in English. What else?
Um,
My teacher, Mrs. May, influenced me to do better in my life. I first met her when I was 11 years old. She was and currently is a teacher. My school, my very first class. She instructed me to pronounce my words. Okay. Do you want to read that paragraph for me?
yes. My teacher, Miss May, influenced me to do better in my life. I first met her when I was 11 years old. She was and currently is a teacher at my school. In my very first class with Miss May, made me feel very excited about learning English. She instructed me to pronounce my word better, and she also taught me how to write the perfect paragraph. Her energy inspired me. It makes me want to do better in English.
Okay, good. Okay, so the first sentence, my teacher, Mrs. May, influenced me to do better in my life. That was perfect. I first met her when I was 11 years old. She was and currently is a teacher at my school. Also very, very good. Then you said in my first class. If we say in my first class, we have to change the order of the sentence. So my very first class with Mrs. May made me feel very excited about learning English. So do you want to say my first class or in my first class with Mrs. May?
What?
Do you want to leave it like this or do you want to say in my first class?
Mm,
Do you want to say my very first class with Mrs. May made me feel very excited about learning English? Or do you want to start it with in my very first class?
in my in her first class.
Do you want to say in?
Yes.
So you're going to say, is Mrs. May married? Do you know? No?
What?
Is she
Yes.
married?
Or she is not married.
Okay, so and then also if people don't want you to know if they are married or not, then when you write it, you write MS, because then it can stand for Mrs. or Miss. When you talk to her, you can say Miss May. So I'm just
Yes.
gonna put Miss May. And it doesn't have a full stop after. Okay, so you want to change this sentence. In my very first class with Miss May, she made me feel very excited about learning English. Like that?
Yes.
Okay, so you're happy with this one?
Yes.
Okay. She instructed me to pronounce my words better, and she also taught me how to write the perfect paragraph. Can you just read that one for me? She instructed.
She instructed me to pronounce my words better, and she also taught me how to write the perfect paragraph.
Pronounce. Pronounce.
Pronounce. Pronounce.
Um, that's not how you spell it, but is it better to read it like this? To understand? Pronounce.
Pronounce.
Pronounce. Okay, so that word you say like this.
Yes.
Okay, so from the start, she instructed.
She instructed me to pronounce my words better, and she also taught me how to write the perfect paragraph.
Taught.
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 Yes, taught. She taught me how to write the perfect paragraph. Okay, her energy inspires. Remember to put the S, inspires, not inspired. Her energy inspires me. It makes me want to do better in English. Can you do that sentence?
Her energy inspires me. It makes me want to do better in my English.
Okay. I just want to take a picture so I can send it to Mrs. Hart. Right. Okay. So read this paragraph one more time, and then I'm going to take it all away. And then I want you to. Okay.
My teacher, Miss May, influenced me to do better in my life. I first met her when I was 11 years old. She was and currently is a teacher at my school. In my very first class with Miss May, she made me feel very excited about learning English. She instructed me to pronounce my words better, and she also uh, taught me to write the perfect paragraph. Her energy inspires me. It makes me to do better in my English.
Okay, good. Influenced.
Influent.
Influenced. There's a D.
In,
Influence.
influent. Influenced.
Yes, influenced. My teacher, Miss May, influenced me to do better in my life. Okay. And currently.
Currently.
Currently, yes. Okay. And then what's this word? She. Ngoc, are you there?
Yes.
She.
Instructed.
Me too.
To pronounce my word better, and she
Words.
words my words better, and she also taught me how to write the perfect paragraph.
Her energy.
Her energy inspires me. It makes me to want to do my better in my English.
Can you read that last sentence again? Her energy inspires me.
Her energy inspires me. It makes me want to do better in my English.
Very good. Okay, so are you ready for me to take it all away?
Yes.
Oops. Right. Now, tell me. Tell me all about Miss May.
Uh, um, Miss May is my teacher. She influenced me to do better in my life. Uh, I first met her when I was 11 years old. She was and currently is my teacher at my school. In in the first class with her, she made me feel very excited about learning English. She instructed me to pronounce words, and she taught me how to write the perfect paragraph. Her energy inspires me. Uh, it makes me want to do better in English.
Good. Very good. Okay. So, are you happy with the paragraph?
Yes.
Okay. Um, we'll keep this one. I'll send it to Mrs. Ha. And then we can do some other exercises. Okay. So can you describe a book that you enjoyed reading because you had to think a lot?
Uh,
What book was
Books.
it? Why did you decide to read it? And what reading that book made you think about? And then just explain why you enjoyed reading the book. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go. Do you have a book that you read, or would you like to talk about a TV program or a movie that you watched?
Uh, I like reading Harry Potter. Uh, One of my friend is uh in, introduce is for me.
Okay. One of my friends introduced it to me.
Is it a fiction book?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's your favorite character or your favorite school? Is it the Hufflepuffs or the
hmm. My favorite character is Harry Potter. She is a brave student.
does he inspire you or does the book inspire you in some way?
Uh,
Or do
the
you like
book
reading it because it improves your English?
the book helps me to know more about our friendship,
Okay.
bravery.
Trust. Well, who you can trust and who you can't trust. There's some very scaly people in that book.
Yeah.
Would you like to add anything else? I like,
It let my I imagination run wide.
that's a very good sentence. Very good.
And enjoy the enchanting enchanting
I enjoy the enchantment.
uh
Would you like to add anything else?
no.
Okay, are you happy with that paragraph?
Yes.
Okay, so now you can read it from the start.
uh I like reading Harry Potter books. One of my friends introduced it for me. Is
Introduced.
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 One of my friends introduced it to me. Is a fiction book and is very it is a
It
fiction
is,
book
yes.
and is very well written. You
Written.
can
Written.
written. You can almost feel the magic when you read it. My favorite character is Harry Potter. He is a very brave child. Uh, the book teach teach teaches me about friendship, bravery, and trust. It also lets my imagination run wide. I enjoy the enchantment of it all. I would recommend it to anyone, young or old, who likes reading fiction.
Good. Okay. Imagination.
Imagination.
Enchantment. You did enchantment.
Enchantment.
Recommend.
Recommend.
Okay, good. Now, one more time from the top.
I enjoy reading Harry Potter books. One of my friends introduced it to me. It is a fiction book and is very well written. You can almost feel the magic when you read it. My favorite character is Harry Potter. He is a very brave child. The book teaches me about friendship, bravery, and trust. It also lets my imagination run wide. I enjoyed the enchantment of it all. I would recommend it to anyone, young or old, who likes reading fiction.
Good. Just this one quickly. I would recommend it.
I would recommend it to anyone.
Would.
Would.
So it's almost like you say it like that.
Would.
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 Yes. It's spelled I would recommend it, but it sounds like would.
I would recommend it.
Okay, and then remember the s at the end of these words. One of my friends introduced it to me. It's just one friend, but it's one of your many friends. So that's why we use the word friends.
Yes.
Okay,
One of my friends introduced it to me.
introduced.
Introduced it to me.
Okay, we can keep it like that, or you can give your friend's name. Then you can say, my friend Sally introduced it to me. Or we can keep it like this. Which one would you like? Do you want to...
I like say the name.
Okay. Then we go. Just... Your friend's name?
G.
Like this?
CHI. Yes.
Okay, so I enjoy reading Harry Potter books. My friend Chi introduced it to me. That rhymes. My friend Chi introduced it to me. Okay, now you can read it from the start again.
I enjoy reading Harry Potter books. My friend Chi introduced it to me. It's a fiction book and is very well written.
Just
You can
quickly. Introduced.
Introduced it to me.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. Yes. Okay. So
I enjoy
read it from the start. Yes. Thank you.
I enjoy reading Harry Potter books. My Frenchie introduced it to me. Is a fiction book and is very well written. You can almost feel the magic when you read it. My favorite character is Harry Potter. He is a very brave child. The a book teaches me about friendship, bravery, and trust. It also lets my uh, imagination run wide. I enjoy the enchantment of it all. I would recommend it to anyone, young or old, who likes reading fiction.
Very good. Okay. The only words that I want you to focus on is introduced.
Introduce,
In and remember to say it is. It is a fiction book. So if you can just do, my friend Chai introduced it to me, or my friend Chi introduced it to me. It is a fiction book.
my Frenchie introduced it